Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing 7 ways to understand and manage shame and guilt. These are two emotions that can often be difficult to deal with, but with the right tools and techniques, it's possible to overcome them. So, without further ado, let's get started. Segment 1. Understand the difference between shame and guilt. The first step in understanding and managing shame and guilt is to know the difference between the two. Shame is the feeling that you are a bad person, while guilt is the feeling that you have done something bad. For example, if you cheat on a test, you might feel guilty for cheating, but if you believe that you are a bad person because of it, that's shame. Segment 2. Recognize the triggers of shame and guilt. The second way to understand and manage shame and guilt is to recognize the triggers that cause these emotions. For example, if you grew up in a household where mistakes were punished harshly, you might be more prone to feelings of shame and guilt as an adult. By recognizing these triggers, you can start to take steps to manage them. Segment 3. Challenge negative self-talk. The third way to manage shame and guilt is to challenge negative self-talk. This is the inner voice that tells you that you are a bad person or that you've done something unforgivable. For example, if you make a mistake at work, your negative self-talk might tell you that you're a failure and that you'll never be successful. Instead, try to challenge this voice by reminding yourself of your strengths and accomplishments. Segment 4. Practice self-compassion. The fourth way to manage shame and guilt is to practice self-compassion. This means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. For example, if you're feeling guilty about something you did, try to imagine what you would say to a friend in the same situation. Then, say those same kind words to yourself. Segment 5. Make amends. The fifth way to manage guilt is to make amends. If you've done something that you feel guilty about, it's important to take responsibility for your actions and try to make things right. For example, if you've hurt someone's feelings, apologize and try to make things better. Segment 6. Learn from your mistakes. The sixth way to manage shame and guilt is to learn from your mistakes. Instead of beating yourself up over something you've done wrong, try to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. For example, if you failed a test, think about what you could do differently next time to improve your performance. Segment 7. Seek professional help. The seventh and final way to manage shame and guilt is to seek professional help if you need it. There is no shame in asking for help, and a mental health professional can provide you with the tools and support you need to manage these difficult emotions. Thank you for watching today's video on 7 ways to understand and manage shame and guilt. Remember, these are normal emotions that everyone experiences, but with the right tools and techniques, it's possible to overcome them. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And as always, Don.